The hypnotist Chris Jones with us today. Chris.
I'm joined right now by hypnotist Chris Jones.
Where you from, Chris?
South side of Chicago. As a hypnotist, his name is Chris Jones. The name may be familiar.
I love Chris Jones!
That's why you got voted off America's Got Talent in the second round.
Did you get your chicken salad?
I got this.
Did you get his salad?
The food has been acquired, jump cut.
Sorry, just gotta set up the studio.
I get it.
It's the most dreary ass day in the world to have such an iconic guest on this show.
I have nice gloves on, that'll be great, please. I appreciate it.
Listen, I could sit here all day with you. I was thoroughly entertained.
He loves the word iconic.
That's my favorite word.
Oh, it's a great word.
Should I put it on a t-shirt? I've been debating.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nobody cares, Sean.
You've seen him in many a video on Number 6 with Cheese. It is comedian. Comedian?
Comedian.
He wears the size medium.
Ooh, it's like a comedian medium?
He's in the medium.
Ooh, I like that.
Comedian.
I screw up words that no one screws up. The word comedian and hypnotist, Mr. Chris Jones, ladies and gentlemen, and YouTube people watching.
3 numbers, you're gonna wake up. I want you to forget your name. Your name was again? Boom! Oh, shut the front door! Shut the front door!
We went to Portillo's. We've been waiting to do Portillo's until we get Chris on the show. Chris's order, much more intricate than ours, and better.
Well, it depends on how you define better. As someone who despises leaves of lettuce, I consider ours better.
This is Chris's, what's that?
I got chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup.
Ooh.
Cold outside.
Because it's cold outside.
Oh, check this out. You're not gonna use your tray, are you?
What?
There's that for you.
Oh my God!
Wait till you see this one, dude. I got one back here for
I'm
you
at a
too.
palace right now.
I know, it's incredible.
Dude, Chris, check this out. No! Look at that.
Somebody sent us
sick,
that.
Dude.
Side angle, yeah. See, look at that.
And it could double as a, what are those things called? Remember those?
Oh, the crowbar, the club.
Accept no imitations. Make sure the anti-theft device you buy says the club on the handle.
The club, yeah.
My grandpa still owns and uses a club.
Resulting in annualized taxpayer savings of over $10 million.
Corey and I got the, also iconic, I think.
Yeah, it's got
Polish Street. No, Maxwell Street Polish. Would help if I knew the name of the item I was eating. Sorry. And then you got a grilled chicken salad. We already say that?
Look at this salad.
Hard-boiled eggs.
I mean, that's a fine looking salad.
That's
Look at
some
this
good looking cheese on there.
Look at
I
this
gotta
thing.
say.
Boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into strips, and then hard-boiled egg. Man, oh man.
Chris spends a lot of time on the road and a lot of time in the car, so eating fast food and just sitting in a car is not good for anyone's look.
And he performs like on stage all the time, so like it doesn't feel great to be up there like
a fat ass.
just went to the hotel. You're gonna love what you're unbagging here.
You ready?
Go for it, yeah.
Right. Oh, that looks good. Look at those onions, dude.
And look how thick that dog is.
Well, technically a sausage, right?
Yeah, Polish.
You Polish
You know you gotta be
sausage.
Polish to eat that?
Is that right? Well,
they don't check.
You got the ketchup in there too?
You son of a bitch. Are you supposed to have ketchup?
No.
You better not.
Never.
Are you hardcore Chicagoan about that, Chris?
I am. We have dessert though too. We should just...
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the
What's your
cake.
appetizer, little dessert.
And delicious chocolate cake.
Portillo's own double chocolate cake.
It is adorable. Look at that.
Double chocolate
boys.
cake.
Smells chocolatey, eh? Now, eat it.
All right, guys.
Good.
We're finally doing it in this
You know what I like about? I like the bun too. Poppy seed.
Poppy seed.
Poppy seed.
Poppy was getting a little sloppy.
Yeah, that sounds creepy.
Hello, Poppy.
All right, guys. Cheers to life.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
I was so excited for you to have these onions. And they're grilled. You love grilled onions.
I hate to say this in front of a Chicagoan, but a lot of the Chicago food I've had up to this point did not live up to the hype.
Like a lot of the specific places.
Yeah, like Giordano's, okay. Al's beef, certainly I found way better beef sandwiches than that.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this, you think, what Al smells like? You think that's the food, or like Al wakes up in the morning and goes, man, how can I embody what I smell like into a food?
But this is damn good. This is legit.
Yeah. I think Chicago does encased meats very well.
Oh yeah.
They know how to fill a tube with meat.
How's that salad back there?
Never had bad salad. Not from here. It's always good, crispy, chicken's warm.
Feel like you
Big
gotta-
ass salad too.
Yeah.
If it was a regular salad, I wouldn't have said anything. But you had to have that big salad.
Well, you know what I had for breakfast today? Cookies.
You gave me cookie, I got you cookie, man.
Yeah, the shape technique.
I remember the
The tray worked so well, I couldn't find the homemade croutons or the house-made salad dressing. It was
House-made.
under the tray.
Hidden.
These are so good.
You guys are so good, I should give you a souvenir.
Do you have a souvenir?
Yeah, a little parting gift. Add that to your collection.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
That's not just a napkin, it's a Portillo's napkin.
That's a Portillo. This is special.
For dessert, if you don't like cake, Mucinex. So Chris, got a question for you. I've been excited to ask you this on camera. You do college shows all the time.
That's my gig.
So you're dealing with an age group that is really still trying to really find out who they are as people. Like I think back to myself at like 1920. The amount I evolved as a human being in those years.
Unbelievable.
It's just like unfathomable. I wasn't even a human at 18.
Right.
You have those people reacting to hypnotism. To me, there's just like a funny correlation there. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't know. Talk on that.
Yeah, is there a great question?
I really just wanted to bring up a topic, and Chris is so good at just talking, I figured he'd take it away for me. Sorry that wasn't structured
Nah, it was
well.
great. I do a lot of college shows, and colleges are great because there's always a captive audience. They'll come out of their residence halls, their dorms, whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll come see the show. And so you'll have like 300, 400 people. But I'll do a comedy club. I don't like them as much because although I can be inappropriate, we can drink together, and you know everyone's feeling nice.
Right.
I don't know if the house is going to get sold out. I also don't know what the audience is feeling. So I have like someone who's like 67 years old there.
Yeah.
And I gotta not be offensive towards older people.
Without a doubt.
I don't know their politics. Like I do a lot of political jokes. I do this routine where I'm President Obama, and I make a guy think that he's Michelle, and I make some person who doesn't know sign language think they know sign language, so they're signing while I'm talking.
Oh, that's
it's pretty
hysterical.
offensive.
So awesome,
But
though.
then like you'll have like a community college, and you'll be performing in their cafeteria for 40 people.
Right.
At noon.
You have people do sign language, like you hypnotize them and make them think that they're doing sign language. Did you see recently, like the lady, I think it was for some sort of political event, she got in trouble because she was hired to sign.
It's happened again. Another sign language interpreter accused of signing total gibberish.
Did you see
She
that?
didn't know sign language.
She didn't know
And
sign.
that's
You know how
why
they do it.
Oh, it was Nelson Mandela's funeral.
Oh, that's
And this
so
guy
funny.
was signing gibberish. Then when we had the hurricane, I don't know which one it was, but it was this year, it was in 2017. The guy was just signing Pizza Monster.
It was an urgent Hurricane Irma evacuation order, but look at the sign language interpreter on the right. He's actually signing words like pizza, monsters, and the sentence, help you at that time to use bear hug.
Oh my God.
Pizza Monster.
Like,
which is actually
hey,
Corey's
Pizza
nickname.
Monster.
Yeah.
All the people hiring don't know sign language either.
Yeah.
They're like, say something. They're like, oh yeah, that's
legit.
yeah.
Pretty confident guy.
Like, wow, that was good.
Are we gonna triple team this cake?
Oh
You
yeah,
want one of these?
absolutely.
Sorry, I don't know why I got one on it. I thought everybody.
Because you're selfish. You're
I
a
thought
fat
everybody had a.
You're about to
wait.
slam
I
this
mean,
whole
come on,
cake.
man. If you're gonna make fun of me, I'm either selfish or fat. You can't go both. That's.
You can be a selfish
If
fat.
you're a self-start, you need to get hypnotized.
I'm gonna trouble you for a fork.
You still only didn't get enough forks out. There's 3 of us.
Okay, we're gonna go balls deep on this chocolate cake now.
Double chocolate cake.
Sorry, I didn't mean to screw it up,
Very
Chris. I hate
excited
screwing
for
up in
this.
front of you.
I hate it.
So, what's the show that you crushed at the most in your career? Like, oddly did well. Like,
That's a
yeah,
good
sure,
thing.
you still like produce. You know, you still did your work and did great. But like, you know, sometimes you're like, feel like they think I'm
You're
way
in the
funnier
zone.
than I
Yeah,
am.
dude.
You have
Oh, yeah.
one? Dicks
Holy
out?
shit, that's good.
Or do you just most of the time kill?
Very rich.
No, Louisiana was great. because,
Louisiana. Okay. What city?
It was Lafayette. We flew into New Orleans. We drove for 2 hours. We're in Lafayette. And I go on stage. I'm like, hey, I look like Drake. They laugh. And I was like, we'll take a photo later.
It's already an awkward room. But it's like, no.
And I was like, who thinks this is not real? I need volunteers, but who thinks this is not real?
Right.
And this big dude's like, man, you hypnotized me, then I'll believe it. And I was like, come on here. Everyone pay attention to this guy. I do the hypnosis thing. I made him forget his name, just like everybody else. Put him on a roller coaster. He fell off of his chair.
Oh, that's so
screaming. He's on the ground. He's like, how am I on the ground? How am I on the ground? I'm like, are you hypnotized? And he's like, I don't know. I had it on my phone. I handed it to him. He read it. He said, go to sleep. He went to sleep with a text message.
Oh, that's so amazing.
And the audience was like, oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been losing it too.
Dude,
that was pretty nice.
Such a cool gift.
Is it too on the nose? if we're eating chocolate cake, can we talk about the movie Get Out?
No, I would love to talk
Anytime we can talk about the movie Get Out,
I seek out conversations about it.
It's so good. How'd you feel about it?
I liked it. I watched it with my girlfriend.
I say that and she's like, and Chris is like,
wasn't a big fan of it.
I wasn't a fan. No, I watched it with my girlfriend in theaters, and she's white, and I'm brown, and we leave. She's like, it was so scary. I'm like, oh gosh, like I'm scared. I'm like, did you forget it's about me being afraid of the world?
Yeah.
But we didn't even talk about the hypnosis of the movie.
Do you realize how dangerous smoking is? Come in and sit with me, please.
I liked it, and like I play the song from Get Out in my show.
Yeah, that's
I play the Redbone.
so creepy.
Stay woke.
Hypnotize him, right, to like stop smoking when it starts. And people ask you all the time.
All the time.
Hypnotize me so I stop smoking. Isn't it like the #1 request you get, that and drinking, or
lose weight?
Lose weight. Lose weight and smoking, right? Are the two probably?
Yeah. And so I was on America's Got Talent 2 years ago, 2015.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was going to blow up like it did. I just thought it was pretty cool.
Right.
I was so excited.
Gloves are okay with you. You're not afraid of germs in gloves. I'm wearing gloves now. I'm a huge fan of you. Picture and feel your mind. Listen to my voice. Imagine that I'm wearing gloves and you will shake my hand, Howie. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Huge fan, always. I'm wearing gloves now. I have nice gloves on. That'll be great, please. All right, appreciate it.
And then the night it aired, I got 500 emails. People all over the country, like, help me lose weight, quit smoking.
Do they want to pay you and stuff too?
No, it was like, cure me of diabetes. Like, I have 6 children. I'm blind in one eye. Everything was cure me, cure me, cure me. It wasn't, you know, I want to perform for our college, our corporate party. And
nothing was performing. It was all... Did they want to pay you to like help them do that stuff?
Some. The next day I got a call. India called me. They're like, we want you to come here and end domestic violence.
No.
I kid you not. No. And it was like...
The country?
Yeah. Like...
What was their email? India@hotmail.net. Hey, what's up? It's India. Got a lot of going on here. You mind helping us
can you
out?
come help out 3 billion people?
Dude, so what was that response like to that email? Reply.
We
keyboard. What'd you say?
we Google chatted. We did a chat.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, and they're like, no, we'll pay for your flight. We'll pay for everything while you're here.
Right.
And I was like, no, I can't do it. It's like, no, like, the guy said, hey, my dad beats my mom. Like, I want you to come here. Like, I thought about killing myself. I'm gonna have a son soon. Do I want my son to meet this monster who's my dad, but I still love him? And I'm like, it doesn't work that way.
Right.
Like, and he's like, no, money isn't a problem. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go there and take your money.
Right.
So.
And then, you don't get the result you thought you were gonna get.
Yep. Plus the tone, like, I have to speak the language.
All that stuff. Feels like a lot of barricades to that.
We went to Japan, we did a show there. My buddy, he speaks Japanese, he translated for me, which was fine. But when you gotta do it deep in the subconscious mind, anything comes up, it's just too much translation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so wild to think about, dude. That's super cool, man.
Imagine that. Imagine being Chris. I mean, just imagine that. Like, that world as a performer is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Mitch Hedberg has that joke. He's like, I was doing comedy. And like, oh, can you write? It's like,
They want me to do things that's related to comedy, but not comedy. That's not fair.
If I worked my ass off to be a chef, and then you're like, hey, that's cool, but can you farm?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I planted a carrot once.
I still YouTube him all the time and watch like little snippets of stuff.
Man.
No, if people want to lose weight, quit smoking, I have a website. It's free, quitwithchris.com. They listen to the audio track, not when they're driving, because you could die.
Yeah, don't do that.
You listen to the audio track and you eat a little less, or you smoke a little less, and then you quit smoking, and then you realize that you want to exercise a little bit more. Quitwithchris.com.
Freaking free, too.
And they're free.
I don't.
That's how much he cares about people.
That's so cool, man. I love that so much. Are you ready to rate this bad boy?
One more thing.
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
Kaboom.
There it is!
I want you to sign this.
Oh my God!
Before I even met this man.
I didn't even want to bring this up because I didn't want to make about me. I wrote this story on Chris. What year, when was this?
2015.
July 20th, 2015.
Dude, that's actually a super sick
His
photo,
publicist, too. Alex, who you've seen in so many of our videos, emailed me and was like, yo, Chris is a really good performer, hypnotist, blah, blah, blah. Was this after you went on the show?
Yep.
Dude, insane. You got the centerpiece.
Yeah.
This is a big deal for a writer to get a centerpiece. I was all stoked and then Chris ended up being really fun.
That's a super sick picture, too.
It was very fun. I run a lot, and so I was running, and this homeless guy was like, hey, I seen you. You're Chris. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I slept on your face, man.
That's hilarious.
I was like, oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that.
I slept on your face.
Dude, what was my lead? Obsessive compulsive disorder is no joke for longtime comedian Howie Mandel. Entertainer has I'm sorry I led with a different person.
It's a good story.
This is another thing Chris gets every day. See that?
So funny.
Hey,
you look like Drake.
I'm like, yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
And
Do you ever tell people you go 0 to 100 real quick?
No.
Okay.
We go 0 to 100 real quick.
Great. Much more interesting than Chris Khaleesi.
You pervert.
Out of 5 teacups, how many teacups do you give the food that you ate today at Portillo's in River North, Chicago, Illinois? Chris Jones, what do you give it?
Salads, always a 5. And chicken noodle soup, delicious. I give that a 4.5.
Okay. Ooh, there you go. Corey.
Super easy. That was a 5. That was incredible. With those onions on there too.
I know.
Dude, that was easy 5.
And they're like thick, thin onions, if that makes sense.
They remind me of the onions that
but...
sometimes I'll get in French onion soup.
Oh yeah, that is a really good way to
of.
describe it. Yeah.
Delicious sauteed onion.
5 for me all day. I would eat the Polish Street, whatever it's called, every day.
Yeah,
if
dude.
it didn't lead to probably diabetes, and then I have to call Chris.
Eat it, bitch. It's always good.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Number 6 with Cheese. Chris Jones's links, all of them are below, to his website, to his social medias.
You know what?
Hire him.
This is probably the first guest we've had on that almost all of our viewers could probably see at some point in the next year. The amount that this guy travels.
Yeah.
We have yet to have a guest on that is so easily accessible to people. If you want to see Chris, and I highly suggest it, seriously, check his website out. He travels all the time. He's probably gonna, at some point, come somewhere near you.
Chris, thanks for being on the show.
No, thank you for having me. This is great.
Bye. It's like validation we talk about all the time too. You know, we're like starved for it because from a young age, all we want to do is perform in front of people.
Bulimic for Validation, name of my first comedy album.
Bulimic for Validation. Did you just come up with that? That's really good.